Hey y'all, what's up? It is Lene Jabat, CEO and founder of CoStar.com, head mogul in charge of Mogulvation. Excuse me. Let me first apologize for my dress. The first thing I want to say is I apologize because I'm working from home today, and this is what I look like when I work at home. I was motivated to speak on something, and if I have to wait to be on fleek to speak to you, you guys would never talk to me. Hey, Mika. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about delegation because it's one of the topics that we're discussing in my Facebook group. But I think it's applicable to anybody and everybody, and so I wanted to talk about it. Again, I didn't have time to actually go and get on fleek and put my eyebrows on and put my makeup on so I could talk to you. But I did still have a message that I wanted to deliver, so I was like, well, they're gonna have to take me and love me like this. So let's talk about delegation. A lot of people are overwhelmed in life and business. They have a lot going on. They have a lot to do, myself included. I have a Facebook group called the Mogul Tribe. And today is our Turn It Around Tuesday. And so on Tuesdays, we talk about areas in our business and or our life that we need to turn around. And there was a variety of different things that we talked about, from, weight loss to exposure to branding to marketing. But one of the things that I noticed that everyone kind of had the same underlying tone was delegation. Why delegating doesn't work. I've tried to delegate, I want to delegate, but it hasn't worked for me. And so I was sitting here working, and I was like, well, why doesn't delegation work? And so I thought about why it doesn't work for me on both ends, right? When I used to be an executive assistant, when somebody would ask me to do something for them, I knew why it didn't work for me. But also now that I run my own businesses and I try to delegate and it doesn't always work out, I'm like, right? So I have five reasons why delegating does not work for you, but also ways for you to fix them, okay? So the first one is patience. We're not patient people. When we hand something to someone and we ask them to do something for us, we want it turned around like this fast. Like, here, I gave it to you. I'm going to go and do this. When I come back, I want you to have it done. And so it doesn't work that way. If somebody doesn't know or understand the task that you're asking them to do, they cannot turn it around for you quickly and fast. And so a lot of times we won't delegate, or if we delegate to someone and they don't move as fast as we would like them to move, or they don't get the task done as fast as we think that they should get it done, we won't delegate. Not only will we not delegate to them, we won't delegate to anybody. We're done delegating. We don't want anybody to help us. We don't want assistance from anyone. So the first reason that delegation doesn't work for you or I or people in general is patience. When you are asking someone to help you, to assist you, to come onto your team, you have to have patience and give them time to get on board, understand how you do business, understand what it is that you're doing, understand what you need for them to do. That's the number one reason why people don't delegate, or delegation is not successful. It's the patience factor, okay? So if you're thinking about outsourcing, or you're thinking about delegating or bringing somebody onto your team, make sure you're already prepared to be patient with that person that's coming on to learn your business or your life skills or whatever it is that you're doing that you need their assistance in. The second thing is we don't communicate. We don't communicate the task properly. The second reason why delegation doesn't work for you is you don't communicate what you need properly. What does that mean? That means everybody learns and understands things differently. So how you communicate with your husband, your wife, your children, your coworkers may not be the same way that you communicate with a student, a teacher, an intern, etc. So when you're talking to someone, or you're bringing somebody onto your team, or you're delegating tasks and responsibilities, you need to make sure that you're communicating to them where they are. I always tell people, if they're teaching me something different that I don't know, talk to me like I'm a kindergartner. Put it in A, B, C, D. Write it down. Give it to them in steps. Break it down into chunk sizes, digestible sizes for somebody who does not know you or your business or what's necessary, so that they can get it. We get impatient because people don't get what we're trying to tell them, but we know it. It's in your head. You thought of it. It's your process. You get it. So when you go to teach it to someone else who may not get it or know, and they have to keep coming back to you, how do I do this? Well, what did you say about that? Well, how do I do this? You get it. You get impatient and be like, you know what? I can do this faster myself. This don't make no kind of sense. I'm good. But some of that could be It just wasn't communicated properly. So take the time to communicate what you need. I'm going through an exercise right now where I'm writing down I'm writing down all of the jobs that I have, all of the jobs that I do, all of the skill sets that I have. So when I go to look for an intern or I go to look for somebody to add to my team, I know what I need. When you're talking about delegating, know what you're looking for in that person that you're going to bring onto your team, or that person that you're going to delegate the task to. Okay? That's the second thing. The third one is, the third reason why delegation probably doesn't work for you is you want it done the way you would do it. Ain't nobody gonna do it the way you would do it, boo. I promise you. The reason why you are you, and the reason why you do work and business the way that you do it, is because there's only one you. So if you expect somebody to come and do work for you the way that you would do it, it's not gonna happen. That's why you get that feeling of, I can do it faster myself because I already know how to do it. Well, don't expect for someone to do business or work or task the exact same way that you do it. Even if you teach them the steps, even if you show them how to do it, everyone is an individual. So that lack of patience will kick in if somebody does not do a task the way that you think that it should be done, exactly the way that you would do it. And here's a footnote. They might have a better way of getting it done. Who knows? I'm not saying that they do, but you have to be open to letting people do tasks in the manner with which they feel comfortable. Still getting the right end result, right? You still want to have the proper end result, but it doesn't have to be the exact way that you would do it. Write out the steps, give them the A, B, C, D, put it in a way that a kindergartner could get it and understand it, hand it to them, and then take the time to teach them how to do it. Now, what I'll say about this is, when you're delegating, you don't want to hold somebody's hand. I don't want to have to teach you how to do it. So here's the thing. When you're thinking about delegating, make sure that that person has some types of skill set around what it is that you're giving them to do. Another reason why delegation doesn't work is sometimes we hand people tasks and assignments that they don't know what the hell they're doing. So if you don't take time to properly vet, that's number 4, properly vet the person that you are going to be handing a task to. Do not delegate responsibilities to people that do not know what they're doing, unless you have the time to teach them and train them. I don't recommend that. I recommend, if you're going to be delegating a task to someone, at least let them have basic knowledge of that. If I'm going to ask you to do a spreadsheet for me, you at least need to know how to do Excel. I'm not going to ask you to update a spreadsheet for me and you don't have a computer, and then turn around and get mad at you because I delegated a task to you and you didn't complete it. That's my fault. That's not the person who I delegated the task to. So the fourth reason why people are not successful at delegating is because they did not properly vet the person to make sure that they actually had the skills, equipment, knowledge to complete the task. Okay, so make sure that you're vetting people. Don't be in such a, I don't want to say desperate need, but you know what I'm saying? Don't be so desperate that you just need anybody. Because yeah, then delegating does become a tedious task, because you are having to educate, you are having to teach, and then it does not work. Okay, the fifth one is, you think that you're the only person that can do the task. That's the one I'm guilty of. You think that nobody else can do what you do. And it's not even do it like you, it's just do it because that's what you do. This one hurts entrepreneurs, business owners, regular everyday people not being able to delegate or assign tasks because you think that you are the only person on earth that can do the task. Not true. And the sixth one, I said 5, but it looks like I wrote 6. So the sixth one, and the most important one, is you think it will take longer to teach someone else how to do it. That's the number one reason why people don't delegate. It's going to take me longer to show them how to do it than if I do it myself. And that's simply not true. If you take 3 hours out of your day today to show somebody how to do a task or a skill or fulfill something for you in your day, will it take you time today to do it? Yes, it'll take you 3 hours. Will it take you time tomorrow? Maybe 2 hours. And the third time you meet with them or deal with them, maybe an hour. So it took you 3 plus 6 hours to get that done. But it will save you 3 hours every single week going forward. So ultimately, it will save you time. But we don't think about it like that. We think about the time that it's going to take us right now because we're so busy right now trying to get what we have to do done right now that we can't step away from what we're doing to really onboard someone, to really outsource a task and delegate to someone. When in reality, if we would take our time communicating, sit and write out what's necessary in that position or whatever it is that you're delegating, and then properly make sure you vet and onboard that person so that they can do the task, and then take, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to make sure that they understand it, you can delegate and you can be successful at delegating. That person will feel good about doing the work for you, and you'll feel good about giving that person work to do. So that's my 2 cents on how to properly delegate a task. Again, this came about because I have a group, the Mogul Tribe, and today is Turning Around Tuesday. So we're talking about things in our business and things in our life that we need to turn around. And one of them was delegation. I apologize again for my dress. I am at home. I'm working. When I'm at home and I work, this is what I look like when I'm at home working. And I did not want to wait to have the conversation until I got dressed because who knows? So I can't always be on fleek when I come on camera. Sometimes I gotta just give it to you guys raw, no filter. Today is one of those raw, no filter days where the message was more important to me than what I look like. So I really wanted to get that out because a lot of people suffer from delegation. A lot of people have the same issue with delegating, have the same response as to why they don't delegate. So I was like, you know what? Some of it's user error, some of it's us, but some of it's the other people. But if we actually take the proper steps to educate, to vet, to inform, be patient, and give somebody the time to onboard and understand, we really could start delegating more tasks. We really could not be so overwhelmed in our business. We really could turn over different pieces of the things that we do to other people and trust that it's going to get done. That's the only way we're going to grow our businesses. That's the only way we're going to be more efficient. And that's the only way we're going to see growth in the things that we do. And it's going to teach other people how to be more successful and how to do different things in their own life. So those were I said 5, but it looks like I had 6 reasons, 6 know-how, 6 diamonds on delegation. Why it's not working for you. But more importantly, things that you can do to correct it so that you can go from being overwhelmed and stressed out to being more productive and having more time to work on your business and to work on the things that you need to work on. Myself included. I'm actually, like I said, I'm taking the time to write down the different tasks that I do so that when I hand it to somebody, they can do it. I move really fast. The same way I talk, y'all know I talk fast. So the same way I talk fast, I move fast. And so when I go to give a direction, it really is, hey, I need you to do this and I need it to be like that and I need it by this time. And then I get pissed off. Okay, I'll recap, Tracy. And then I get mad because they didn't do it right. So Tracy, I'll recap for you. I gave 6 reasons why delegation doesn't work for you. Okay, so recap, number 1 was patience. I said people aren't patient. We're not patient. When we assign a task or we delegate something to someone, we want it done right then. Mind you, it may take us 2 hours to do it ourselves, but if I give you, should be able to get it done in 15 minutes. So the first one is delegation. Ooh, I cannot find my battery's about to die. Okay, so the first one was delegation. The first one was patience. Being patient when we delegate something to someone, giving them the opportunity to learn how to do it, not snatching it back so quick. Because you hand somebody something, you delegated, hey, can you get this done? They don't have it done in 20 minutes. They don't have it done in 45 minutes. You be like, you know what, don't worry about it, I'll do it myself. So you gotta be patient. The second one was communicate the task properly. Make sure you actually explain what you need. Do steps. Write out the process. Give it to them in ABCs. What I said earlier was when I have people assign me tasks or if I'm doing something for someone, I always tell them, tell me like I'm a kindergartner. Break it down to me so that I get it. Because if you don't, what happens is people will keep coming back to you saying, how do you do this? How do you do that? I didn't understand this. What do you want me to do? That's not necessarily their fault if it was not communicated properly. And a lot of times we're moving really fast and we're doing our own things that we don't take the time to properly communicate what it is that we need. And then we'll just say that delegating didn't work for me or outsourcing didn't work for me, when in reality, you didn't know what you needed and or you didn't communicate it properly to make sure that the person that was handling that task could complete it for you. The third thing I said was we want it done the exact way that we would do it. Exactly. If I would do it wearing purple, standing on the left with my right arm up, that's exactly how I want you to do it. Exactly the same way. You don't have purple, it's not going to work. So you can't expect people to do it the exact same way that you are going to do it. You have to do the proper communicating, right? And then give them space to do it. Not micromanage, not sit over them, not get upset because they didn't do it the exact way that you would do it. If they followed the steps and the end result is the same, it was done properly. The fourth one was properly vet the person. Don't just hand tasks over to anyone. If it's not a professional, meaning you outsourced it to a virtual assistant, and these steps still go with the virtual assistant. If you hand something to a virtual assistant and you don't communicate to them properly, this stuff applies still to them. This is not just for a team building and for, work and somebody that you know. This applies for any person opportunity that you have to delegate. You need to communicate properly. You need to be patient. You need not to expect them to do it the exact way that you would do it. And you need to vet them. Make sure that they have the skills necessary to do what you're handing them to do. You can't delegate a task to someone and they don't know what to do and then say the delegating didn't work. No, you didn't properly vet them. You didn't properly make sure that they had the skill set to do what you asked them to do. Do they have a computer? Did you ask them to work on a spreadsheet and they don't know Excel? Then you did not delegate properly. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are vetting the person, even if it's a virtual assistant. Is it a real estate assistant who works on real estate all the time? Does she only know social media? What type of an assistant or what type of a person are you delegating responsibilities to? Those things are important when you say delegation didn't work or I tried to outsource and I couldn't find anybody. What were you looking for? What were the skill sets? What did you ask them to do? Vetting is the key. The fifth one was, this was the one I was guilty of. You think you're the only person that can do the job. Like only you. If you don't do it, the world is going to come to an end. It has to be on your plate. You have to be the person that touches the button. You have to be the person that says go. That is a huge reason why delegation doesn't work, because we have to learn to let go. We have to learn to let other people shine. We can't do it all. I can't carry this cup and this and this and this and this and this and this and then be mad about why I'm not successful and I'm not growing and why I'm not doing good in my business. Everything doesn't need me to do it. Everything doesn't need you to do it. Okay? And then the last one I said was you think it will take longer to get done than if you just do it yourself. Most of the time when people are talking about delegating, the first thing they say is, I can do it faster by myself. It's going to take me too long to teach you. It's going to take me too long to show you. I can just do it. Don't worry about it. And what I said was, that's not true. It may take you an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 5 hours to teach someone, to show someone, to train someone how to do something that you've delegated to them. But ultimately, giving them that task is going to save you time in the long term. So you take 3 hours, 5 hours out of your one day today, and that will save you 3 hours every single week going forward. If you teach them right, if you communicate the task right, if you write it out right, if you outsource it to the right person correctly, then it does save you time. Delegating does work. Outsourcing does work. We aren't doing it properly. We aren't taking the proper steps to delegate correctly. And that's in business. That's if you have a regular job. That's if you're the person being delegated to. Make somebody stop and say, okay, I don't understand what you're asking me to do. Can you give me the processes? Can you talk to me like I'm a kindergartner so I can get this? But as the person who's doing the delegating, we have to do our due diligence too. I need you to get this done this kind of a way. I can show you what to do. I can tell you how I would do it. I can show you how I do it. But if you have a better way, please let me know. If you have any questions, please come to me and ask me. And then be okay with somebody coming to us and asking us and not being upset, frustrated, irritated because they asked us how to do our task. Right? So, again, because we did Turn It Around Tuesday today, I was thinking about just some of the different things that people posted about areas that they need to turn around. And delegating is one of those tasks. Delegating is one of those areas in most entrepreneurs' lives, in most people's lives, that's very difficult. You don't want to give this to somebody else because you don't know if they're going to do it like you. Are they going to do it right? Are you going to have to do it again? Is it going to take me time? It won't if you hand it off properly. If you educate when you hand off, if you have patience when you hand off, if you vet the person you're handing it off to, if you make sure that they understand it before you hand it off to them, and then you're patient with them, you can actually delegate tasks. You can hand things off to other people. You can outsource so that you can release yourself to be high level thinking, taking care of things up here, the mogul level. Ultimately, you want to be at your mogul level. You want to be using your mogul brain moving forward. So you need to be able to delegate. You need to be able to outsource. You need to be able to hand things off to other people. But you got to do it right. Okay? So, and again, I keep apologizing to you guys. I apologize. Normally, my eyebrows will be on fleek. I have my makeup on and I have, a shirt on when I'm talking to you. But today, I just got motivated in the moment. And I was like, let me write this down and get online. Because if not, I wouldn't have talked to you guys because it takes me too long to put my face on and get my eyebrows right and jump on here to talk to you. But so today I was like, look, this is what it is. Y'all are just going to have to love me for me today. And this is what it's going to do. I felt like it was more important that you got the message on delegation than it was that my eyebrows look like they got some sense. So ultimately, right? Margot said, okay, good. Ultimately, what's more important is the message. Delegate. Learn how to delegate. Delegating is a learned skill. If you do it right one time, you'll do it right again. And it speaks to your ability to be a leader if you can properly delegate. Can you lead? Should people follow you? Can you communicate well? Do you trust? That's what delegating does. Even from an outsourcing standpoint, you have to learn to let go. Are you macro or are you micro? If you're micro, you're not going to get too far. You're not going to grow too far. We as moguls have to be on our macro thinking, on our macro organizing, moving forward at that speed. And we can't do that if we have everything in our hand because we can't delegate. We can't give no assignments. We can't let somebody else do something for us because we have to do it all. Everybody on the team should be able to shine. I'm going to give this to you, Aquila. I'm going to give this to you, Margot. I'm going to give this to you, Renee. I'm going to give this to you, Tracy. I'm going to give this to you, Tanya. And we all going to shine, and we're all going to grow, and we're all going to be better for it. And we're going to learn how to communicate with each other. So, that's my tidbit on delegating. Why it's not working for you, and how you can make it work for you so that you can do better in your business, so that you can grow your business, so that you have more time to either do business or spend time with your family or go to the gym or read a book, or go to the movies, or whatever it is that you want to do that you say you can't do because I'm so tired. I've been working so hard. I have all these responsibilities. Everything is on me. Only I can do it. You don't have to be. You can delegate. You can outsource. And I'm going to leave you guys with this with regards to outsourcing. Delegating and outsourcing, the same thing, different ways. You can delegate to a team member. You can delegate to a family member. You can delegate and have somebody do something for you on your team. Outsourcing would be a paid delegation. So if you do a virtual assistant or something of that nature, how can you outsource? There are a variety of different websites that you can use for a nominal fee to outsource. Elance is one of them. No, Elance isn't there anymore. Upwork. Upwork is one. They are not on the high end, but they are, they have a good range. So they start at the low end, China, India, things like that, $3, $4, $5 an hour. up through American, United States, English speaking for $30 an hour. So they have everything in between. And then there's Fiverr.com where you can hire people to do different things for $5. You need to have an Excel spreadsheet sorted. You don't have time to do that. Pay somebody $5 to do that for you. You need to have a video edited. You don't have time for that. Pay somebody $5 to do that for you. Communicate though. Communicate. 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 Keep your mogul mind at all times. All right, I really do have to go. My phone just gave me the 5% warning, and I do not know where my battery charger is at. I don't know where my charger is, but I really wanted to give you, Lene, did you see my question? No, I didn't. Tracy, hold on. What's your question? Let me see. You see my question? No, I did not. When you don't have money to hire a good delegate, suggestion. Any interns haven't worked in exchange your services with other. Yes. Okay. So if you don't have money to pay for it to outsource, then you would delegate. Now, how could you delegate with no money? Exactly what you said, Tracy. Barter services, trade with somebody who has a skill set that you need in the area with which you need to delegate a task, social media, website, whatever the case might be, or intern apprentice. If it's something that you know how to do and you're good at, and it's something that somebody else wants to learn how to do, apprentice. I have had apprentices throughout my career, people who are like, Lene, I really like what you're doing. I want to learn how to do that. Awesome. I can teach you how to do this with my business. So I'm going to show you these skills. I'm going to show you these abilities that I have and know how to do, but I'm going to teach them to you by having you work on my business to learn them. So if somebody doesn't know how to do social media or grow their network, yeah, I can show you how to do that. Let me show you how I do that for Cosire. Let me show you how I do that for Motivation. Can you look at my website? Yeah. Is something wrong? Yeah. What do you do? Can you do this for me? Absolutely, you can barter. You just the thing with bartering is you want to make sure that you're doing it with like-minded people, because some people may not take it as a barter situation. They may think you're asking them for something for free. So you definitely want to make sure that it's somebody who's like-minded, somebody who wants to learn, somebody who can appreciate what you have to offer and is willing to give what they have to offer. So that's important. Let's see. I have not had a chance to look at all of these. Not delegating leads to undue stress in your life. Absolutely, Kim. Let's see, Ryan. That's great. Who on here is willing to barter with the therapist, life strategist? Good job, Tracy. In exchange for some sort of business service. That's a perfect one. You know what we'll do? My battery really is dying. I did not know I was going to be doing a Facebook Live, but we'll do I'll do a live on bartering. I'll do a live on trading services and see if there are people out there, because I get that question a lot, where people are like, hey, Lene, do you know somebody who wants to barter? Or do you know somebody who wants to do this? And I'll do that. I can't keep up with them because, again, I'm moving really fast. But I think that I'll do something like that so that we can get that kind of a thread going for people that are interested, because there are entrepreneurs that understand that you're just getting started, you're just moving, but you still need these services, and you still want them to be well, and you still want to look good in the public, and you still want to make sure that your reach is going well and your social media is being done. I just found this person on Fiverr the other day that will do 3 Instagram posts for you a day for 5 days for $5. So for $5, she will manage your Instagram account for you, making sure that you get 3 posts every day for 5 days. The other thing is you got to be out there looking for people to delegate to. I'm creative. I have so many things going on and moving so fast. I need other people to be doing all these different things for me because I cannot do everything. I still suffer with delegation. Don't get me wrong. Even though I can talk about it and I can tell you what you're doing wrong and I can tell you how to fix it, it is a work in progress. I'm a Virgo. I'm a perfectionist. You guys see what I do. Everything has to be top notch. Like, it has to be crisp. So it is something that I struggle with as well. But identifying these things are the things that have helped me to grow and be able to delegate and be able to grow my business and be able to build my team. And so that's why I wanted to share them with you today. So if you are in my Facebook group, the Mogul Tribe, shout out to the Mogul Tribe. If you're not in my Facebook group, you guys should join the Mogul Tribe because we are starting to get it in. We had a great conversation in there today. Today is Turn It Around Tuesday, where we're talking about the things in our business and in our life that we want to turn around, but not just talking about them. We're giving resolutions and ways to do it. That's why I wanted to do this video today, because I was like, I have some cool stuff on delegation that I can help my squad, that I can help my tribe turn around. There were some other things in there with regards to exposure and some other stuff. I won't go into all of it because my phone is about to die, but I really wanted to talk about that delegation because it's a huge part of whether or not your business will grow, and whether or not you'll have time for your business to grow, and how you manage your time and how productive you are. Delegation is huge. And as you grow in business and as you grow as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to delegate, and you want to make sure you do it the right way. Okay? So, Mogul Tribe. You guys don't even know I love them. I have the freshest tribe out there. My squad is fresh. Checking my fresh. Okay, anyways. So I'm going to go. Ryan, what did you say? What kind of PR and where? I didn't see the previous questions. My phone. Oh, man. You guys hold on. Y'all stay here. Let me go see if I can fix my phone situation. When I tell you I was not prepared to get on Periscope, Facebook Live, I'm telling you the truth. I got sweatpants on. Bam! Let there be light. We're back. I plugged in my charger. So we have life. So I'm going to do a real quick shameless plug. Check out the new stuff for Kosire. We got the new revolutionary t-shirts in. I got the new revolutionary mug in. I got the new t-shirts. They say Fari, which is Queen in Swahili. Super fresh. Came in today. Sorry. Very shameless plug. All right. So let me go back and see if I can hit these comments up now that I have battery. Okay, I think no one have to pay attention to our needs because there's no unity amongst us. I don't know what that means. Patience, communicate the process properly, give space. Margaret said exactly, we want it done exactly our way. Great information. Thank you, Sylvester. Protect your brand. Yes, you have to protect your brand when you are delegating. Just because you hand it to somebody else, that doesn't mean that they are going to do it with the same quality as you do. But again, it comes back to vetting and making sure that you communicate properly. And Margot said, guilty, you think you're the only person who can do it. Devin laughed. Tracy said, as Dr. Will says, find your genius, do that and delegate the rest. Absolutely. Stay in your lane. Future proofing for delegate. Yes. You need a seminar on this. This is my seminar, Devin. This is the how to delegate like a mogul. Ooh, that's the name of the seminar right there. How to delegate like a mogul. Aquila said, agreed. I'd rather teach someone else and delegate tasks so that creates jobs and then they freeze my mind for new tasks. Exactly, Renee. That's the other beautiful thing about delegating and outsourcing. You literally are in a place of where you're employing and you're teaching. It's like an intern. It's like an apprentice. You're helping someone with the skill. You're helping someone to develop in a particular area. That's exactly what it's like doing. Aquila said, stop. We do, amen. Then you don't have money to hire a good delegate. No, my problem is building a team. Renee, building a team it's hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you it's not hard. Building a team is hard, but it's easy at the same time. This is my tip on building a team. I have two ways that I've gone about building my team. Two. Both of them I still vet, even if somebody comes to me. So the first one is be consistent. Do what you do how you do it, be consistent. People will see you work and they'll come to you. Both of my team members that I have right now found me. I didn't even look for them, but I still vet. That's what I was saying. Even if somebody comes to you and offers to be on your team and offers to do work with you and offers to barter, you still vet them like you would anybody else. I run a business. I'm not into handing out handouts. I'm not into just accepting anybody. You can't just come into my brand and just be cool. No, this is a business. The same way that anybody else would need to be vetted or hired going to do work, I do that with people that want to work with me as well. So even though somebody sees me and they want to work with me, we still got to go through that process. That's the first way. Be consistent let people see you and let people see your work. The second one, and this is the one that I'm implementing right now because I'm actually increasing my team by 4. I'm adding 4 new people to my team. And so the second way that I go about building my team, delegating, is bringing on like-minded people with complementary services. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So me and my team, we went through and identified the areas that we need assisting. So we need somebody to manage our social media. We need an actual salesperson. We needed, I forget what the different places that we need more people on our team. So what we're doing is kind of the barter thing per se, but we're bringing people on who are experts in that industry who need our services. So we may have somebody that, an area that we need assisting in, let's say it be PR. We need somebody to help us with our press, with our public relations. Well, that PR person might not be good. They might not need assisting. Well, I have a virtual assistant. I have an assistant who has a virtual company. So they need that. They might be really good at PR and getting that publicity for their clients, but they might not have anybody that does their marketing. Well, I have a marketing person. So when we bring on a PR person, that person gets to use all of our skills. So we use their PR skills. They use this person's marketing. They use this person's VA. They use my skill. And that's another way to go about building your team. Bringing people with complementary goods or services on, and you guys share each other's skill set in order to move the whole group forward. So those are the 2 ways that I recommend for people to build their team or to go about delegating. I've been doing the first one mostly. Most of the people that have come to my team are people who have said, I love what you're doing. How can I work with you? The other way I've utilized too, not as much because I haven't had to, but we are growing so much and so fast that I need to enhance my team. So I'm looking for 4 new team members right now. Okay, everyone going to be lathered. Let's see, great. Not delegating leads to undue stress in your business. Yes, it does, Kim. I answered that question. Barter. Look for high school or college graduates in the study of the work you need. Absolutely. One of the things that I did, being that I'm here in Atlanta now, was I went through a couple of the different HBCUs and I looked at all of their business departments. So I went through, I pulled up the college, I looked at their business professor, and then I went and got the information in the different areas. Journaling, because I'm looking for Black writers, business services, just some of the different areas that we needed interns, and contact those professors or those departments at the schools. Let's see. Sounds brilliant. Can you do a live on team building? I think this is kind of turned into a team building live, but we definitely can, Renee. Mobile Tribe. I need social media, PR, and a personal assistant. So huge. It is huge. Because a lot of people are struggling with the delegating piece, I actually have a class on social media. I have a class on newslettering that come with a planner. So for all my solopreneurs or all the people that are out there doing business by themselves and they need help, I've created a couple of courses to help you work through that. I have a social media planner for anybody who's struggling in social media, like they really need to have more engagement, but they don't know what to do or how to do it. I created a course called Social Media Like a Mogul that comes with an actual 1-month planner to help you get through your social media by the month. And I teach you how to do batching, which is doing your social media for the month at one time. That way you don't get boggled down by it or overwhelmed. I have a newsletter class that I'm teaching through the Mogul Institute that will help you with your newsletter, growing your email list, but also how to engage them, what type of content to use, who's your target market, what kind of voice do you want to use in your newsletter. A lot of times these are things that we think we have to hire people for, and you should and you will, but if you are a solopreneur and you're not doing these things now because of lack of productivity or lack of time, these are things that you can do. And I've created the planner so that you can hand it off to someone else and delegate it. So I do try to address a lot of the things that I talk about so that I can help entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, business owners do better business. Because that's ultimately our goal, right? Grow our business, sustain our business. Grow our business, sustain our business. You want to grow, get to a level that you're comfortable, learn it, master it, mogul it, do well in it, and then you want to grow. And when you get to that level, you got to sustain. I mean, it's a cycle of grow, sustain, grow, sustain. What happens is we get comfortable where we are, or let me rephrase that. It's not that we're comfortable where we are. We don't have the processes in place to allow us to grow to the next level. That's what it is. PR, I have some stuff on PR, Margot. I have to dig it out. I actually had some training on PR. I have a PR kit. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I have something around PR that I will share in the Mogul Tribe. I'll find it. And if you don't see me post it like in the next 3 days, just press me like, hey, Lene, don't forget you said you're going to post that information on PR, and I'll post it in the Mogul Tribe. Ryan said, accept the battery life on your phone. You got jokes, huh? Mogul Tribe Squad, that's me too. Margaret Scalp will do 8 weeks of coaching in exchange for PR publicity. Awesome. Phoenix, Renee, I want you to charge your phone to come back. Re-education of a nation on Facebook, like, share. Oh my God, my elder sister was Virgo. Everything had to be okay. I won't be down. You look comfortable. What's the name of the t-shirt, please? Oh, the t-shirts, hold on. Give me a second. I swear I'm turning into like a t-shirt collector because people know I'm always online. And so, because I'm always online, like, will you wear my shirt? So I'm like, well, let me wear my own shirt. Product development. If I'm going to be pushing other people's product, I'm going to be pushing my own product too. So anyways, this is the girl shirt, the Fari shirt. It's fresh. This is the tester. So I did a testing. So what I will do, I am going to be doing a class on product creation because people keep asking me, how did you create your shirts? Where did you get your shirts? I want to start my own company. I want to start my own t-shirt company. How will you show me? So I have a class for that too called product creation. If anybody wants to know how to create a product, you gotta take the product class because it gets hard to talk to people one-off. So I had to create these classes so I could talk to people all at one time. But anyways, so this is the Fari shirt, Fari, and it spells it out. It says Fari, and then it says the Queen. It comes in black and white, but I wanted to I'm trying this new printer, so I wanted to see what the t-shirts were like. I wanted to test the quality. I wanted to see, I don't just sell y'all stuff. I order it first. I play with it. I try it on. I see how it feels. I look at it, make sure I like it. And if I like it, then I'll create a store for it and sell it to you. So this is the Revolutionary shirt. This is the new shirt that we just did. It's super fresh. Revolutionary. Matches the cup. Bam. And then I tried this. I don't think I like it. I don't like this brand. I'm getting off subject, but there are different types of cotton. There's this thing called ring spun cotton, and ring spun cotton, it goes right into the shirt, the material of the shirt, and so it looks like it's already been washed. So I don't like this shirt. We're not ordering this shirt. This shirt is whack. But I did like the V-neck. I wanted to do something with the V-neck, but I don't like this brand of shirt, and I don't like how it printed. So we will do the white t-shirt, but it won't be the V-neck. And then I got it printed, like I said. Vet everything, you guys. Try it out yourself before you start selling to people. I had this one printed on 2 different t-shirts, on 2 different cotton styles, so that I can see which one I liked. And this one is it's really dull. You can't see it, but it's really dull. It's into the fabric. And then if somebody were to wash this, it would not do good. So it helped me to kind of figure out which shirts we want to do. But these are some shirts somebody sent me. The Black Money Matters. And then this is a fresh shirt. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet, but I can't wait to wear it. Check this shirt out. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It says Liberation. Look at that. This is from, dang it, Black Money Matters. They sent me this shirt. Oh, I can't even wait to wear this shirt. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet. And if I didn't have males on here, I'd probably put it on. But it would just look so inappropriate for me to start sliding a shirt on Facebook Live right now. So I'm not going to do it. But anyways, Ryan, you want to chat offline? That's cool. Hit me up in my email, in my inbox, and we can chat. What are some exact steps to vetting someone? Ooh, Tracy, that's a very good question. Because you can ask somebody if they know what to do and how to do it, and they can tell you yes, and then you go to hand them something and they have no idea what to do. So, depending on how much energy you want to put into this thing, you can ask for samples of their work. You know, if it's writing, if you want them to do administrative work, can you send me something that you've done in Word, or can you send me one of your spreadsheets? You can do like a temporary agency does and have them do a test. All those little tests are online. PowerPoint, Excel, spreadsheet, whatever, that stuff is online. One of the reasons why I like doing the complimentary services is because I already know that you are a G in that lane. It's one of the reasons why I like working with people who already have an area of expertise, because I know you know what you're doing. I can go look at your website, and I do look at people's website, and I do look at their social media, and I do check them out. But those are kind of the things that you want to do. Have them send you something. If they say that they're good at this, have them show it to you. If they say that they know how to do this, give them a job and see if they do it well. Vet them before you introduce them to your audience. What up, Manfa? How are you? You don't need any help in VA, do you? Do I personally need any help in VA, Ryan? I can always use help in almost every area of my business. I do have a VA, but I definitely could use help. And if you'd like to volunteer your services, come on board. I got to vet you first, but definitely. Renee said quality. Hey, Lee, please and thank you. I will track you done. Patient, communicate the task properly. Hey, Veronica. Yes, process. I want to make shoes and purses. Ooh, Renee, do it. Do it. I had an idea for shoes, but I just don't have the time. I got a fresh name for them and everything, but I just don't have the time. I love wearing heels, but I'm getting older, and I don't like my heels to be 6 inches anymore. I need a heel that's like a nice, comfortable 3 to 4 inch, like a grown woman's heel, not a dancer heel, not a stacked heel. I don't want a platform. I want a nice heel. 3, 4 inches, just something to make the calves look good, make sure, make everything pop and do what it's supposed to do. And it is so hard to find a nice heel. So if you make shoes, will you please make me a nice heel? No platform, no stack, just a nice heel. That's all I'm looking for. Ryan said, I've reached out to several small businesses to help with social media. Once I tell them a potential plan, they take that little bit of info and run with it, and I have offered $8 less to work with. Wow. Yeah, inbox me, Ryan. We are definitely looking to bring someone on in that area. Would love to purchase one. Where can we get the cup and shirt? Okay, so this cup and this shirt, the revolutionary one, I just got it delivered today. I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier. It was just delivered today because I'm still testing it out, making sure that I like this manufacturer, making sure that everything is good. It won't go up onto the store probably until the middle of August. Because like I said, on the revolutionary shirt, the black shirt, the red is not vibrant. It's not the proper red. So I have to have them redo it. I have to change the red to make sure that it pops. So I'm not going to put it out to you guys until I've completely got it to the way that it should be that I would wear it. I'm not going to sell you nothing that I would wear. So once we finish getting everything right, I will of course be announcing the store is open. It'll definitely be up and open before the holidays. That's the goal. So definitely it will be up and open for the holidays. I also had the Mogul shirt done there, as well as the Like a Mogul has its own cup coming too. So the Like a Mogul t-shirts you guys see me wear, I had to put on a cup. So I should be getting that in the next day or two. I'm geeked to show you guys that. Devin said, like the V-neck, message me where we can purchase all of those. Okay, Ryan. Black money matters indeed. Buckley first. I check out everyone. You should. Excuse me. Like that. Yes. Oh, man, today. All right. You just inboxed me? Okay, cool. I keep seeing all these inboxes pop up on my screen. I can't even look at them. All right, you guys. First, let me say, before I go, thank you guys. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys. One of the reasons I do not Facebook Live as much as I know I should and as much as I could is because I'm not perfect. I get caught up in the visual. I sit here and I work and I come up with these great ideas and these great motivational pieces, and I don't get online because I don't be put together. The world makes us believe that we have to be on fleek at all times in order to deliver our message, and that's just not true. You guys have proven today that even in a tank top, no makeup, hair wash, pulled up, looking crazy, I can still get online and deliver a message. The words that come out of my mouth mean more and impact people more than the way that I look. So all that to say, y'all will probably be seeing me crazy more than you see me on fleek. I'm just kidding. That shouldn't be that funny, but that is funny to me because it's one of my struggles. How can you be a mogul and put out the mogul brand and you don't be looking like a mogul all the time? So y'all pray for me. It isn't something that my own personal thing that I'm working on to do better and to be better at, because God blesses me with messages all the time. All the time I get hit with something. I have all these notes written on my board and different things that I'm like, oh, I want to talk to them. 5 ways to operate a better business. Mediocre is yesterday. I write all these notes to myself on things that I want to say and talk to you guys about. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm not dressed, so I guess I won't talk to them. And then by the time I do get dressed, you know how the brain works. That fire, it's not, the message isn't the same. I'm trying to pull it. I'm trying to grasp it. So today I was like, no, I'm about to tell them about this delegation thing because it's important. It's key. It's something that holds us back. And, it's our time to shine. We don't got time to be messing around with not being able to delegate. It's our time to shine right here, right now, today. We don't got time for this nonsense. Y'all can't be waiting on me to get fleek. Y'all need to know how to delegate today, right now, not in 2 hours, not in 2 days, not when I feel like I can deliver it. You need to hear it right now. So thank you so much for tuning into this live, for being here. If you are not a member of the Mogul Tribe, make sure you join the Mogul Tribe. This week has been my first real week getting in there and being more engaging because I'm extremely busy myself. But I really am trying to step it up in the Mogul Tribe and do better about engaging that group because I have a passion for business. I have a passion for people moguling their life. I have a passion to see people truly shine. I have a passion for people to really let their light shine. I've been singing This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine. It's my low-key theme song right now just because I feel like I'm about to get teary-eyed, but have you guys ever, it's such a simple song. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So simple, simple lyrics. But sometimes we need permission just to let our light shine. And so if you follow me, you will notice I've been hashtagging lately, it's our time to shine, or let your light shine, or something to that effect. And that's why recently my spirit has just been like, let your light shine, Lene. Let your light shine, Lene. Stop looking for the right words. Stop trying to make it be perfect. Just let your light shine. If you let your light shine, my light will shine through you. So stop trying to be right and stop trying to be perfect and stop trying to have this great delivery when all you have to do is let your light shine, because in doing that, you're letting my light shine. So you guys will start seeing me talk a lot more about letting your light shine. It's our time to shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Like, that's all I got for you today. So anyways, Renee said, not saying being on fleek is not popping, but work takes a lot. It really do. It really does. Yes, I can see your responses. Yeah, I can see your responses, Renee. Live. Kim, you're right. Ain't nobody got time for that. Some people have beat all the time and their message is non-existent. Oh, Kim, I got to give you a high five. You are absolutely correct. That's the other thought I had. Sometimes people paint it on and make it look pretty, and the words that are coming out of their mouth are nothing. So I am blessed. I thank the Lord that He's blessed me, hopefully, I believe, with both. Somebody said, sing it. Hey, Pat. What's up, Pat? Oh, my gosh. You guys, this is my friend Pat Gillum. She's in Phoenix, Arizona. She has the Sisterhood Extravaganza. You guys know I love encouraging, inspiring, motivating, beautiful sisters that are getting it in and doing good work. Pat, along with all of the rest of you guys that are on this live, is one of those people. I love surrounding myself with women who get it. I love sisterhood. I love growing. I love sharing. I love educating. I love teaching. Anything that I have and know, I will gladly share. So, high five back. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, girl. All right, you guys. I will not keep you. I'm going to get back to work. I am working on my Periscope strategy right now because I have to. I love Facebook Live. Like, I haven't been on Periscope in a minute, and I need to get back over there. So I'm working on my Periscope strategy right now, the things I want to talk about, getting organized, all those types of things. So I love you too. So I'm going to let you guys go. I really just wanted to deliver that word to you guys on delegation and how key it is and how important it is, because that's an area that everybody struggles in. entrepreneur, employee, student, it doesn't matter. It's hard and it's difficult to hand over your passion, your baby, your heart to somebody else and let them do it. So I want to just kind of give you guys some tools, some ideas, some keys, some ways to do it properly, and help you identify what you're not doing right so that you can do it correctly and better the next time. Okay? All right, y'all. Deuces. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.